This is an intermediate and advanced yoga flow coming to you from the jungles of the Riviera Maya, Mexico. We're in the gym at the Palmaïa House of Aya Wellness Resort in Playa Car, Quintana Roo, Mexico. Now, if you want to hear what I'm listening to, there's a Spotify link below in the description. For this flow, take your time with it. It is advanced, but anytime you need to, you can always child's pose it. The only way you learn is by trying and trying and trying again. To begin, reach your arms up overhead. Reach as long as you can up the front side of the body. Take a deep breath in through both of your lungs. Lift on up and back. Stretch out those shoulders. And exhale, take your hands through heart center and then down by your side. A few shoulder rolls, a few neck rolls, whatever feels good and intuitive for you. Then we're going to side bend. Inhale, arms up overhead. Once again, a little back bend here first to start. Lift up and back. And then exhale, side bend over towards the right. Deep breath into your left lungs. And then come back to center. We take it over to the other side, to the left. Inhale on back up through center, a little back bend. And exhale, forward fold. Your inhale to a long spine. And exhale, fold it in deeper. Inhale, extend on out again. Exhale, plant the hands. Step your left foot back. And come into high lunge. Back bending here, lift up and back. And exhale, palms come back down. Come to downward facing dog. Take a moment, wiggle out in your downward facing dog, whichever way feels good. I like to move a little side to side with my hips. Stretch out the back of the legs. And find a stillness. Step your left foot between the hands. Inhale, rise on up, high lunge. Deep breath in. And exhale, lower the hands down to the mat. Step your right foot up to meet the left. Inhale, long spine. And exhale, forward folding. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, as you fold, interlace the hands at the small of your back as we stretch out the shoulders. Let the arms extend up overhead. See if you can clasp the heels of the palms together. Move a little side to side. This one's really about intuitive movement. Move, breathe, and flow as feels good. You eventually release that, rise all the way up to standing. Inhale, extend the arms up overhead again. Lift up and back. And exhaling, hands come through heart center. Inhale, reach the arms up overhead. Exhale, forward folding. Inhale to a long spine. And exhale as you plant the hands, step on back. Plank position to low push-up. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. As your feet come together, let the right leg high on the inhale. Three-legged dog. Bend the right knee. Drop your left heel down towards the mat. Stretching and breathing through the right side of the body. Palms are grounded, shoulders level. Right knee to right elbow. And then sweep it over to your left elbow. Reach the right leg up and back. Next, I'll step your right foot between the hands. Come into a warrior one. Back heels down. Inhale, arms extend up overhead. Leaning into that right knee. Exhale, sweep the arms on by your side. Inhale, reach the arms back up. And flow, exhaling. Inhale, reach on up. One more. Exhale, sweep the arms down by your side. Inhale, reach on up long. And exhale, hands come on down to the mat. Downward facing dog. Inhale, plank position. And exhaling, lower, chaturanga. Urdhva Mukha, inhale. Nado Mukha on the exhale. And we have a left side. Lift the left leg high in the inhale, three-legged dog. Bend the left knee. Observe how this side feels in comparison to the other. You're going to bring that left knee forward. Tap the left elbow over to the right elbow. Inhale, reach the leg back up. And step it forward, warrior one. So the left foot forward in warrior one. Arms extend up long overhead. Reach for the fingertips. Settle into that space. Right leg is straight. Exhale, arms come by your side. Forward fold. 2 more times. Inhale, reach on up. And exhale, sweep them down by your side. Inhale, reach back up. 1 more. Exhale, sweep them down by your side. Inhale, arms rise back up tall. Exhale, hands down to the mat. You're going to step to the front of your mat. Forward folding. Then take it into chair pose. Bending the knees. Drop the hips. Take the arms out in front of you. You're going to hook the thumbs together. Stabilize balance into your right foot and extend your left leg out behind you, warrior three. Feel the extension through your fingertips all the way through that back foot. And you slowly step on back into a high lunge. Take it into a side bend. Lift up and over to the right side. Remember to breathe through this. We're flowing, but remember to breathe. You open on up, warrior two. Arms extending long, palms facing down. From warrior two, reverse, inhaling. Deep breath in through your right lungs. Take it into extended side angle. Right elbow to right knee, left arm extends up overhead. And we have an option. You can extend the right hand out in front of you. Do a little extra core work here. Remember, breathe. Inhale, reverse your warrior 1 more time. Exhale, hands to the mat, chaturanga push-up. Upward facing dog to downward facing dog. Full breath in and a full breath out. Right leg lifts high, 3-legged dog, inhale. Shift to a plank, bring your right knee to right elbow, to the left elbow. Fall in triangle, sweep that right leg through. Left arm extends straight up overhead. And exhale, left hand lowers to the mat. Come into side plank. Extending the right arm forward. Elevate that right foot. Just slowly step it forward into warrior two. Any graceful way you want to make that happen. Reverse on the inhale. Let's come into Trikonasana, triangle. Right arm extending forward, hand coming down to the mat. Left arm reaching up high. The key in triangle, extension through the crown of the head, the legs, and the arms. Deep breath in. Open up the heart. Let's come into half moon pose. Shift the right hand forward. So we have that same extension through the crown of the head, left leg. The option to bend that left knee and grab the top of the foot with your left hand. Finding grounding and balance, yet flying free. Let's transition into standing split. Lower that left hand. Extend the left leg straight behind you. The right knee can bend here, but we want to keep that left leg straight. As we rise to standing, come into standing pigeon pose. Cross the left ankle over the right knee. Drop the hips. Hands can stay at heart center. Extend them out in front of you. Engage the core and engage the glutes here. That'll help with your balance. Let's unravel that left leg, extend it on forward. And now we switch sides. Warrior three with the left leg grounded, right leg out behind you. Again, flow with your breath. Slowly ground that right foot back behind you into a high lunge. Inhale. And then side bend over to the left, exhaling. Deep breath in through your right lungs. In and out. As we open, warrior two. Your own time, reverse on the inhale. Reach long through those left fingertips for 2. 1. Come into extended side angle. As that left elbow taps down to the knee, right arm extending forward. That option to extend the left arm out in front of you for that little bit of added core work. Keep breathing. Rise, warrior two. And exhale, hands lower to the mat. Take it in two, chaturanga push-up. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Take a moment, breathe and ground. And take it into three-legged dog. Left leg lifts high. Left knee, left elbow to the right elbow. And we move into our fallen triangle on the other side. Right arm extending up and overhead. Take your time to flip sides. Right hand grounds. Vashisthasana, side plank. Right hand grounding. Left arm extending forward. In this variation, my left knee stays bent. To transition into a warrior two as the left foot steps forward gracefully and with ease. Arms extending long. Reverse on the inhale. Into Trikonasana. Left hand grounds. Right arm extends. Noticing wrists and shoulders stack one on top of the other. As the chest opens, heart opens. Deep breath in. Full breath out. Come into Ardha Chandrasana, half moon pose. Left hand grounds, right arm reaching up high. Extend through the right foot. Optional balance. Bend the right knee. Grab the top of the foot with the right hand. Let it be playful and light and free. And transition into standing split. Right hand grounds. Right leg extends back behind. Shake out the neck. Shake out any tension. And in a playful transition, bring that right knee in towards your chest, coming into standing pigeon pose. Right ankle crosses over the left knee. Neither hands at heart center or extend them out in front of you. Keep a steady focus. Smile where you can. And then unravel that leg, extend it on forward and lower the foot on down. We're back at the front of the mat. Let your feet come wide now, mat distance. Inhale, reach long up through the fingertips. Press into the balls of the feet. Elevate the heels away from the mat. Engage everything in your body here. Core, legs, glutes activated. And then ease your way into a little yoga squat to twist. Twist to the left, and then twist it over to the right. And as you make your way back to center, ease your way onto your butt in a slow transition all the way down to your back. As you prepare into a back bend, first bridge, root down through the heels, balls of the feet, elevate the hips away from the mat, lift your upper back, and if you're preparing coming into wheel, hands come by your shoulders, press into the palms, and lift on up. Hear the importance of pressing your heart and chest back behind you, opening on up. Deep breath in up the front body. Inhale. And exhale. Open up the chest, inhale. Whenever you're ready, lower and ease your way onto your back. Massage out your low back. Just bring the knees over to the right, to the left, moving side to side. A little ease on the spine. Coordinating breath with movement. And you extend the legs straight up towards the ceiling, press with the balls of the feet. You're going to cross your right leg over your left, any way that works for you. Jumping back to a low push-up. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. From downward facing dog, Ground down through the feet, wiggling side to side. Feel how your body's awakened and open at this point in your practice. And lift your right leg up to the sky. Bring your right knee to right elbow to your left elbow. Inhale, extend the leg back. Now you can repeat what we just did or come into Ekapada Kundanyasana, hooking your right knee over your left elbow, fly forward. Inhale, right leg lifts back up. And take your time, stepping forward. Come into a high lunge, right foot grounds. Inhale, arms up overhead. Let's twist out our spine, palms pressing, hook left elbow over your right knee. Deep breathing in and out. Come to the long edge of your mat, bend into your left knee. Come into a low warrior squat. Arms can extend out in front of you, or the option to twist, right hand to right ankle, left hand to the inside of the inner knee. You can extend the left arm. We're going to transition to the back of the mat, twist on out to the left hand inside the left knee. 2, side plank, Vashisthasana, left arm reaching up and back, or a little flip on over. Take your time, coming back through the center, stepping the left foot forward, front of the mat. Back into that warrior squat. To the front of your mat, stay with this. Inhale, shifting forward. From a downward facing dog, low push up. Little wiggle side to side. When you're ready, lift up and back, downward facing dog once again. And as you inhale, lift the left leg up and back. Left knee to left elbow, to the right elbow. Inhale, lift it up high. And bring your left knee either to the right elbow or fly forward into Ekapada Kundanyasana. You ground that right foot back behind you, lift the left leg up and back. Stay mindful in your practice. Step that left foot forward. We're in a high lunge. Inhale, arms extend up overhead. Taking that twist, hands come to heart center. Hook your right elbow over the left knee. Press the palms, wring the spine out. Take your time, open to the long edge of your mat. That warrior squat, bend into the left knee, extend the arms out in front of you. If you want to twist, you want to stay there. Come to the back edge of the mat. Preparing for the twist. Face the back of the mat, right hand to the inside of the right knee. Look over that right shoulder. And let's come into our side plank Vashisthasana. And the left hand grounds, feet stack, right arm reaches up or overhead as we flip on over. Slowly coming back through center. We step the right foot forward, come into that warrior squat. Transition to the front of your mat. Make our way 360 back. Step it back, downward facing dog. Inhale, shifting forward, plank position. Exhale, low push-up. Upward facing dog. Wiggle out the hips, front body. Next exhale to downward facing dog. Deep breath in. Full breath out. Grounding. And let's come into pigeon pose. Right knee comes forward. Right heel towards your left hip in this one. So we're setting up for back bend here. You can stay as you are or reach back behind you. First starting out in mermaid. Bring that left heel towards your left hip. Draw that foot in. Maybe wrap the toes up. Come on top. And the option of coming into Ekapada Raja Kapotasana, the full bind. Grabbing the toes with both hands. Breathe here up the front body. Open up the chest. Your neck is relaxed. Breath is long. Take your time, whatever you're in. Release that bind. Little forward fold, lengthening out the low back again. As you shift the weight over towards your right hip, sweep that left leg out in front of you. Let's twist up the spine, stacking your left ankle over your right knee. Right arm reaches up and back, and exhale, hook that right elbow over your left knee. Peek on over your left shoulder. Deep breath in, lengthen up tall through the crown of your head, and on the exhale, twisting. Take a counter twist over towards the right side. And as you come on back through center, take your time. Any way that works for you, you're going to come into pigeon on the other side. This is my own little creative way where you roll on back and then shift the weight over towards your left knee, sweep the right leg back behind you. Again, any way that works for you. We first set up in our pigeon, in our back bend. The right thigh is wrapping and touching down towards the mat. Then that option of bending the right knee. Draw that heel in towards your right hip. Maybe you wrap up the top of the toes, or you're in mermaid, or you work the bind into full Ekapada Raja Kapotasana. A little playful manner here. Breathing, opening. 3, 2, and go ahead and release on out of that. Shifting the weight over towards your left hip, sweep that right leg around. Now we twist on the opposite side. It's your left elbow hooking over your right knee, twist to the right. Deep inhale and exhale. And then a counter twist over to the left. Unravel those legs. You're setting up into a balancing pose. Shift the weight back to your sit bones. Either knees are bent, and you reach for the outer edges of your feet. The importance here is your spine is extended long. Maybe you take a full fold inward, bend the knees, draw your chest towards the thighs, and extend the legs all the way up. Ease your way on out of that as we take it into Paschimottanasana, double-legged forward fold. Here, the belly touching down towards the thighs. Ease your way with each exhale into a fold. The inhale, you extend the heart forward towards the toes. The exhale, you're folding inward. Deep breath in and deep breath out. Inhale, rise back up. Plant the hands behind you, fingers facing in. Elevate tall through the spine, little back bend. And then keeping that length in your spine, take your hands to the back of the head. Just open up the chest. Little neck roll side to side. And as you take your hands back through heart center, find a seated position. And just thanking yourself for this time on your mat, this play time. Remember, you are worthy, you are enough, and you are so free. You are loved. Thanks for joining me on this playful flow. Stay tuned for more coming to you here on this channel, Live Free TV, and a lot more here from Palmaïa, House of Aya in Riviera Maya.